U.S. President Barack Obama has issued an executive order imposing new sanctions on North Korea after its latest nuclear and ballistic missile tests. The sanctions are designed to freeze the assets of anyone who breaks the international blockade on North Korea, meaning even the few nations that do engage in trade with North Korea, such as China, will be discouraged from doing so. Our Park Ji-won has more.
U.S. President Barack Obama has signed an executive order hitting North Korea with a fresh set of sanctions in response to the North's January nuclear test and February missile launch. The White House said in a statement the executive order enables the U.S. to implement the latest UN Security Council resolution and a set of recently enacted U.S. sanctions against Pyongyang. The White House statement went on to say that the U.S. and the global community will not tolerate North Korea's illicit nuclear and ballistic missile activities and will continue to pressure North Korea until it comes into compliance with its international obligations. The new sanctions aim to cut off the Kim Jong-un regime's financial resources, including a new measure prohibiting the North's exportation of workers, which constitute a significant part of the regime's revenue. The sanctions also cover an extensive list of firms and individuals from North Korea's mining and energy industries, as well as those engaged in cyber terrorism and those who contribute to the North's human rights violations. The set of sanctions could also be applied to individuals or entities from third countries that have business relations or contracts with North Korean officials or government affiliate agencies subject to the sanctions. Moreover, the measures have also been applied to the Propaganda and Agitation Department of the North's ruling Workers' Party for the first time. In regard to these sanctions, South Korea welcomed the U.S. government's move.
The executive order shows Washington's will to strongly counter the continuous provocations from North Korea, including the recent nuclear test and missile launch. The Foreign Ministry highly appreciates such decision.
In addition to the latest UN resolution on Pyongyang and other independent punitive measures such as those imposed by the EU, the Foreign Ministry expects the U.S. sanctions to add more pressure on the North Korean regime. Park Ji-won, Arirang News.